today with the brand new autobiography of Cicely Tyson called Just As I Am. So I jumped on it. She died this year at the age of 96. Although a lot of people, everybody thought she was 10 years younger because she was so like young looking and vibrant for one, but also her manager early on deducted 10 years off her age officially, so that she never said anything till she was like 93. But she was born in Harlem. She died in Harlem. And 2 days before her death, this book was released. And the last two interviews she did, I saw them both. One was with Gail King, and there's I'll link it below. It's on YouTube, but it was on CBS This Morning show, and I saw that, and then I saw the very last one with live with Ryan and Kelly, and that was a good one too. But I'll link one below. My favorite role that she ever did was in Fried Green Tomatoes. That's a great book by Fannie Flagg, and also a great movie. You'll remember the part where they, spoiler alert now, okay? Part where they cook up the guy and serve him, and what's the line, like it's all in the sauce or something? That was Cicely Tyson. And I learned so much reading this. I like biographies and autobiographies, and I read a couple a year. I'm about ready to read the new Joyce one, Nora and Joyce. I also want to read, there's a new one by Joe Walsh, but I digress. You know, she was the first in so many things, like the civil rights movement and just being a black actress. I learned, this is how ignorant I am. The autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman, I thought that was that's a novel, that's fiction. I didn't know that. But so it makes me want to read that book. And I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I haven't seen her movies in a long time. I have to admit, I was equally drawn to this book because of Miles Davis. I'm a big Miles Davis fan. And, you know, they were only married for, what is it, 8 years, I believe? But they were together a lot longer. And he doesn't come out, he comes out, you know, there's no big surprises in this book about him. A lot of people are mentioning in this book she acted with so many people. O.J. Simpson, for one. She and Miles were very friendly with Bill Cosby and his wife. In fact, Miles and she were married at his house. She, from early on, she had a real spiritual connection. And ESP, really. She really did. And avid dreamer she was. She believed in the tarot and visited palm readers, or palm readers would visit her, rather, you know. So eloquent, a woman. And so many honors. She won an Oscar, 3 Emmys, and a Tony. The Medal of Freedom from Barack Obama. So many, you think of an award, she won it. She was a method actor, meaning she would not, when she took a role, she became that role, and she would live alone. When she was on set, they'd have to refer to her in character. She wouldn't come out of character. And a lot of stories like that. A lot of people in here, she had a famous, she calls it a tiff, I think, or a riff, with Elizabeth Taylor. And it was over an acting contract. Elizabeth Taylor's production company back in the day, I won't get into the story, but basically Cicely Tyson wanted time off or something, and you know, she's known for never missing a performance. She's one of those types, and she's real craft method actor. Um, Make a long story short, Ms. Tyson won the lawsuit, and it was for $500,000. And back in the day, you know, back in the 80s like that, that was when $500,000 was $500,000. And, you know, Elizabeth Taylor had to spend probably $500,000 in legal fees. She wouldn't let up on this case. Anyway, they restored their friendship later on, and that's a touching moment. She was real friendly in the end with Tyler Perry, and acted with him in his movies, supported him, and he supported her. She just led a really regal life, and I can't recommend this book enough. Make you laugh, make you cry, then make you cry again, make you feel uplifted and spiritual as well. Miss Tyson was a very spiritual person, and I can't wait to watch some more of her movies. I don't have a DVR here. I'm just moving into my place. Here's another small digression. But as soon as the libraries open up, I'll be watching some Miss Tyson movies again. So, hey, thank you for your time, your consideration. My channel is wee bit all over the place. You know, I do classic books primarily, but I like horror. I like science fiction. I'm going to have an announcement coming up in the next month or so. I cut that out. Thank you for your time, your consideration. Consider liking or subscribing. And until next time, I remain yours, Alan. Talk to you later.